Hello everybody, we are on day 2 of the Love Dare Challenge and we're on Dare 2. So hopefully y'all did well with patience. Patience is one I think we all have to work on a daily basis with our spouses. In our relationships, patience can be a tough one, but thank God patience is a virtue. And the second one we're gonna look at today is day 2, and it is love is kind. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving each other, just as God in Christ also has forgiven you. That's Ephesians 4:32. Kindness is love in action. If patience is how love reacts in order to minimize a negative circumstance, kindness is how love reacts to maximize a positive circumstance. Patience avoids a problem, and kindness creates a blessing. One is preventative and the other is proactive. These two sides of love are the cornerstones on which many of the other attributes we will discuss are built. Love makes you kind, and kindness makes you likable. I've yet to meet someone that's likable that's not kind. I like that one. It says, when you're kind, people want to be around you. They see you as being good to them and good for them. The Bible keys in on the importance of kindness. Do not let kindness and truth leave you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. So you will find favor and good repute in the sight of God and man. Proverbs 3:3-4. Kind people simply find favor wherever they go, even in their own homes. But kindness can feel a little generic when you're trying to define it, much less live it. So let's break kindness down into 4 basic core ingredients. Gentleness is number 1. When you're operating from kindness, you're careful how you treat your spouse, never being unnecessarily harsh. You're sensitive and tender. Even if you need to say hard things, you'll bend over backwards to make your rebuke or challenge as easy to hear as possible. You speak the truth in love. Helpfulness is number 2. It goes along with kindness. Being kind means you meet the needs of the moment. If it's housework, you get busy. A listening ear, you give it. Kindness graces a wife with the ability to serve her husband without worrying about her rights. Kindness makes a husband curious to discover what his wife needs and then motivates him to be the one who steps up and ensures that those needs are met, even if his are put on hold. Willingness is number 3. Kindness inspires you to be agreeable. And we can learn to agree to disagree. A lot of times we got to be right and we don't know how to do that. And this is teaching us to be more agreeable. So it says, instead of being obstinate, reluctant, or stubborn, you cooperate and you stay flexible. Rather than complaining and making excuses, you look for reasons to compromise and accommodate. A kind husband eats thousands of potential arguments by his willingness to listen first rather than demand his own way. Initiative is the next one. Kindness thinks ahead, then takes the first step. It doesn't sit around waiting to be prompted or coerced before getting off the couch. The kind husband or wife will be the one who greets first, smiles first, serves first, and forgives first. They don't require the other to get his or her act together before showing love. When acting from kindness, you see the need and make your move first. Jesus creatively described the kindness of love in his parable of the Good Samaritan, found in the Bible, Luke chapter 10. A Jewish man attacked by robbers is left for dead on a remote road. 2 religious leaders, respected among their people, walk by without choosing to stop. Too busy, too important, and too fond of clean hands. But a common man of another race, the hated Samaritans, whose dislike for the Jews was both bitter and mutual, sees this stranger in need and is moved with compassion. Crossing all cultural boundaries and risking ridicule, he stops to help the man. Bandaging his wounds and putting him on his own donkey, he carries him to safety and pays all his medical expenses out of his own pocket. Where years of racism had caused strife and division, one act of kindness brought two enemies together. Gently, helpfully, willingly, taking the initiative, this man demonstrated true kindness in every way. Most of you know the story of the Good Samaritan, but for those of you who don't, it is such a good one you need to read if you haven't read it. Wasn't kindness one of the key things that drew you and your spouse together in the first place? When you married, weren't you expecting to enjoy his or her kindness for the rest of your life? Didn't your mate feel the same way about you? Even though the years can take the edge off that desire, your enjoyment in marriage is still linked to the daily level of kindness expressed. The Bible describes a woman whose husband and children bless and praise her. Among her noble attributes are these: she opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Proverbs 31:26. How about you? How would your husband or wife describe you on the kindness meter? How harsh are you? How gentle and helpful are you? Do you wait to be asked, or do you take the initiative to help? Don't wait for your spouse to be kind first. It is difficult to demonstrate love when you feel little to no motivation. But love in its truest sense is not based on feelings. Rather, love determines to show thoughtful actions even when there seems to be no reward. You will never learn to love until you learn to demonstrate kindness. And today's dare is, in addition to saying nothing negative, which was yesterday's, and using positivity and patience, we're going to, in addition to saying nothing negative to your spouse again today, do that and do at least one expected gesture as an act of kindness. Check your box when you've completed it for the day today. And then the questions are: what discoveries about love did you make today? What specifically did you do in this dare? And how did you show kindness? So again, we're going to journal whatever it is that we do. So we're going to journal when we speak no negativity, and we're going to journal the act of kindness that we choose to do towards our spouse today. And then we're going to watch what God does and watch how they respond to us. So again, if you get any great testimonies, even at the beginning of this, it's never too early to share a testimony of what God did, even as early as yesterday or today or moving on any of the days to come. Please share this with me so I can share with others what God is doing for you. And as well, I will share with you any of my fun, awesome experiences in this journey that God is doing with me. So I bless you. I bless your marriages. I bless your relationships. I speak life over you. And I am so happy that we're going to get to do this journey together. So hopefully we can all do this love dare and be better people together. Not just for our spouses, but for the world. The world needs kindness, love, patience, gentleness. They need to see love in a different way. So God bless you. I look forward to seeing you on here again, or to speaking towards you, to you tomorrow again on our third day. Tomorrow will be. And remember, we're not just saying this and speaking this. We want to apply this and actually do the love dares. And we want to look at these scriptures, and we want to continue to apply them throughout our day and throughout our relationships so that we can see a difference. We can let God actually work through us and be better people. So God bless you. God bless your marriages. God bless your families. God bless everyone watching, and share this video if you have anyone that wants to join our Love Day Challenge. See you tomorrow.